What's up, good people? How you doing? I hope you're all okay because I am doing so fine. If you're new here, don't go anywhere. My name is Grace from Nairobi, Kenya. If you're returning subscriber, what's up, boo boo? What's up? You are the real MVP, and you are the reason that's why I come here every Monday and every Thursday. Sorry. You are the reason as to why I come here every Monday and every Thursday. And just for in case you've never been here, in here we do cook, we do reviews, we do story times, and we do workouts. And on Mondays, we deal with food. Everything food. And on Thursday, it's workout and story time. And it's been a while before I gave you a story, right? So I'm going to be giving you one. And we're going to be needing this. We're going to be needing something. We're going to be needing something. So you can sip whatever you want to sip. You can sip your tea, your wine, water, soda, anything you want to sip, like just sip. So I've been wanting to give you this story for some time. I've been wanting to give you this story for some time. And I was like, it's not that interesting. I don't have to. Until I saw this meme over here. Yeah, I'm gonna post a meme. Like, it's not like even a meme. This is like a real life story to me. So once I saw this, I was like, Aja, hiya. I was to give a story that almost like the same with this. Actually, almost the same with this. And I was like, this is a sign. This is a sign that I should give them a story. Let's see. Because we saw a sign. So let's see for that. Oh, cheers, baby girl. And cheers, baby boy. Cheers. Okay, so I saw the meme and I was like, I should give a story like, because my story was like almost the same. So it was back in 2019 and there was no corona and people used to party till morning, right? You remember that day. So me, I used to have friends. Okay, I used to have friends. I no longer have friends because it's life. Okay, I do like I do have people we talk. Like okay, I have some friends, but before these friends of mine, I really used to have like closer friends. That what I'm trying to say, like closer friends. So I had like three closer friends. So we used to go out with them, blah 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 blah, on weekends and all that. So this weekend came and we were like, yeah, we have to turn up, and we did turn up. We did. So if you know me, I love like I have like specific clubs I drink at. Like I don't have like I go here this weekend, the next weekend, unless someone invites me. The other weekend I can have like 3 clubs, and those are the only clubs that I go to. I'm loyal, honey. That should tell you that I'm loyal. Imagine, and not only to clubs, to everything. So like if I have like 3 clubs, then it clearly means that maybe this weekend I'm gonna be here, this other weekend here, then we go back to that one. So you see, I'm a regular and kind of something like that, right? Yeah. So we used to have this one club that we really used to love going to, and we went. So me plus my 3 other friends, so we were like 4. No, we were 4. We were 3. Okay, I had 3 friends. But at this point, I think we were 2. So we went, the 2 of them plus me, so we were 3. Okay? But I used to have like 3 friends. But we divorced somehow. Like how we divorced. So, so we went to the club and we sat down and we ordered some drinks, and then we were seated down, so we are sipping our drink just like the way I'm sipping right now. Like yeah. So we were sipping our drinks, and we were seated like let's say there, and then on their entrance we saw some guys coming. I saw them coming, but I didn't like it's a club, so like you're expecting people to come in, of course, right? So I was not like oh, there's some people coming in and all that. So they came in and they sat like our table is here, and then there's another table over here, and so they sat over here. Like we can see them, they can see us. You see, like yeah, it was that kind of situation like that. So they were 4 and we were 3. Remember? Okay, sorry, this is trying to be disrespectful. So we were 3, they were 4, right? And it happens like one of four of them, they know each other with one of our friends over here, right? Like we were three. So one of our friends, they know each other with one of these other guys' friends, right? You get me? So when my girl, let me call her, she used to be my girl, no longer my girl, but not my girl, let me call her my girl right now. So when my girl saw this guy, she was like, oh, I know that guy, the dark guy, yeah, like the dark guy. And we're like, oh, it's okay, you can go say hi. And so our girl went and said hi to the black girl, okay? So let me tell you, since they came in, there was this guy, a brown guy, okay? And now this is where the story is. The story is between me and the brown guy, okay? So this specific brown guy, let's call him okay, let's not go there yet. So this brown guy saw me, he was looking at me, like seriously looking at me, like staring, not even looking, staring. Like you see, like the way someone can stare at you, like and you're like, oh my god, you're looking at me so much, like can you stop, can you reduce, kidogo to reduce, that kind of. So he was really looking at me. And so when my girl went to say hi to their boys, I think he was like, oh, thank you God, my prayer have been answered. So our girl said hi. So our girl was to say hi and then come back. So our girl said hi, and then the black guy said, okay, I'm so glad you came to say hi, so I'm gonna order some drinks for you and your friends, okay? And then I think now the brown guy was hearing what they were saying. So the brown guy whispered to the black guy, like it's dark, like he was dark, not like black, okay, but he was black and handsome, so he was black. Okay, so he whispered to the black, okay, dark guy, and told him, like, no, just tell her to sit here, and so that the guards can come and stay with us, okay? So the black guy was like, what are you saying? And then the brown guy said, let her invite her friends, they stay with us, okay? They give us company, you get me? And so the black guy said it's okay. And so our girl came and called us, and she was like, those guys, they are my friend, but it's only one who was her friend. They are my friends, and they're suggesting you come and sit with us. We sit with them over there. And so we called the waiter, she took our drinks, and we went and we joined them, okay? My eye is trying to disrespect me. So we go, okay? We go and join the guys over there. So there were four, remember, and we were three. So me, I sat like somewhere there. So the brown guy was here and another guy here and me there, okay? So the brown guy tells this guy next to him, ati apana wacha kuja kaya hapa, like no, let her come and sit here just beside me. Me, I was like, it's okay, honey, I don't have a problem with sitting beside you. I don't have a problem sitting beside you. So me, I wake up again, I stand up, not wake up. I stand up again and I sit beside him, right? Yeah, so the brown guy is here and me here. And then the dark guy here and our girl there, the one that invited us, right? And then other girl there and the two guys over here, right? So we order for drinks, and my God, let me tell you, this guy. Okay, this guy was fine. Okay, this guy was tall. Okay, and you know me, I'm short. Like I'm short, but now this guy was tall and he was fine. Okay, not really like fine, not like fine. No, but he was okay. He was fine. Not really fine, but he was fine. Okay, you get what I'm trying to mean, right? I know you know what I'm trying to mean. So he was fine. So we vibed. Like by then we really vibed. Stories. Let me tell you, I hardly vibe with a person. So when I see a person that you're vibing, I'm like, oh, cheers, honey. So we vibe. Let me tell you guys, we talked the whole night. We were just like, more drinks, talk. talk. And by the time it's around almost 4 a.m., I was like, oh, this guy is so good, nice talks. But my friends over there, no, they're drinking and dancing, drinking, all of them, even his friends, they're drinking, dancing. My friends as well, drinking, dancing, and all. But for us, we are here sitting down, drinking, and no, not dancing, drinking, and talking, more talking, more laughs. We really laughed and talked a lot. Okay, so 5 in the morning came, and of course it's time to get out of the club, of course, right? And so he said that he wants to order an Uber for me, and me said it's okay, like free things, honey, free, free things, honey. So I said it's okay. So let me tell you guys, so he ordered an Uber for me, okay? Then the Uber came. And then he was like, give me a hug. And me, I was like, it's okay, I can give you a hug. Like, a hug, because you want a hug, let me give you a hug. So I gave him a hug, right? And then, before I entered to the Uber, because now we are entering the Uber, the 3 of us, like me and my 2 girlfriends, right? So I'm going to stay there and in front, and then my 2 girls back there, right? So this guy gets into his pocket, takes some cash, and gives me, and tells me, once you wake up, you can just go and teach your hangover and all that. Honey, I love money. Like aliniroga hapo ndo aliniroga hapo kwenye aliingia kwa mfuko akanipatia do hapo ndo aliniroga hapo. You see, like so he gave me some cash, and he was like, once you wake up, use this money to go and treat your hangover. And I was like, hey, I'm falling in love, oh, hey. So we enter. So it didn't hit me something until I went home. And then now when I went home, it hit me. Hiya, he didn't give me his number. Okay? And now this is where the gist is. This is where the sweetness is. This is where the juice is, guys. So he didn't give me his number. So I was like, yeah, that guy didn't give me his number. And I was like, why, like, we vibed so well, like, why did he give me his number? But I said, it's okay, maybe he forgot. And then I even confronted myself and I said, it's okay, maybe it's a one-time thing. And it's okay, tumekunywa, tukakula, tukalipiwa Uber, na nikapewa some cash to treat my hangdowns. Okay? So I said, it's okay. So days went by. We're gonna need some more wine, okay? Unaona venye lipstick inafanya? Lipstick za Dubois. Mnaona lipstick ya Dubois venye inafanya? Hizi lipstick za 50 bobbies. Hey. Anyway, we're gonna need some more wine. So, more wine. We continue with the story. Lipstick yangu ya Dubois inaniharibia glass, but ni sawa. So he didn't give me his number. And days went by and I was like, oh, it's okay. So the weekend comes again. And you're like, same club. Same club. So we went there, and as we are chilling with my girls, blah, 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 blah. And hey, before we knew it, our guy is here. So let me give this guy a name, like this brown guy, the one who paid for my Uber and everything. He was okay to meet. Let's call him Chris Brown, not because he looked like Chris Brown, not even closer to Chris Brown, but just because he was brown. Okay, we are giving him so much credit. No, not Chris Brown. Let's call him Ken Brown, right? Like Ken, then Brown, like. Because he was brown, but his name's not Ken, but like, okay, no. Let's call him Dan Brown. Dan Brown, it's a bit better. Dan Brown, yeah. So Dan Brown. So we were in club with my girls. No, it's the next weekend, right? So we were in club with my girls, and then boom, we see our Dan Brown enters. And this time he is alone, baby. He is alone. He's not with his friends. So when entering, he noticed us, and then he came directly to where we were sitting, and then he gave me a hug, said hi to my friends, and then he called the waiter and told the waiter, can you kindly look for chair for me, I want to sit here. And then he sat with us, right? And then he bought for us drinks, blah 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 blah, food, everything, you know. Then the stories continued. But then he was a very good storyteller. Let me tell you, he was a very good storyteller, and I believe I'm a good listener. I don't know whether it's true, but I believe I'm a good listener. So I really used to love his stories, like but is it Zitla stories? You know, you're so beautiful, and I'm there like, really, and then you know, like yeah, ila tu uongo, like he was just lying to me, but I was loving the lies. I was loving the lies, honey. I was. Okay, he was lying to me about okay, he was not lying. It's true, I'm pretty, but not telling me and constantly telling me, and then no, he was also telling me about other things other than that. So I remembered that this guy didn't give me his number, so I said, let me ask him what happened last time. So I asked him, last time you went without giving me your number. It's as if I was in need of it. I was not in need of it, honey. But I had two words just to show him I was concerned, and I was in the game or so. So I asked him, you didn't give me your number. And then he was like, oh yeah, I remember, blah, 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 blah. Don't worry, I'm gonna give you my number today before we end. Me, I was like, so that we don't forget, like last time, can you kindly give me your number? I put it on my phone, just for in case. And then he goes onwards and tells me, no, not right now, I'm gonna give you, before we leave here, I'm gonna give you. Oh my God, I sent him a change. Okay, so he tells me, I'm gonna give you my number before we leave here, and I say, it's okay. So we drink, so my friends are drinking and dancing. Me, no, you know, I can't dance at this point because he's here giving me a lot of stories, lying to me how pretty I am. I know I am pretty, but he was saying it constantly, so that's the reason I'm saying he was lying and telling me how I have nice lips, nice eyes, blah 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 blah. I'm not throwing my own trumpet, I'm just saying what he was telling me, okay? So we drink. I know this guy. No, it's around 5. Okay, me, those back in the days, if I used to party, I would get out of the club at 5 a.m. Right? So it's around 5, and I tell him I'm about to leave. I want to leave, and then he tells me, no, like let's stay for 1 more hour, and I'm like, ay, nikaiva club at the 6. Yeah, asubuhi. Okay. The last time that happened, I was with someone I really used to love. Like, you remember the story I told you of me dating a married man? Yeah. So the last time nilitoka kwa club hukuwa najua it's that time. So this time when I'm like another 1 hour, really. But I said it's okay, I'm down. So I stayed. So we drink. And then he ordered 2 drinks for me. Funny enough, he called a waiter that we were so close, gave her some cash, and told her, go give this cash to that girl. And then he disappeared. And I was like, okay, no, the waiter now came. And then the waiter was like, remember, he has bought 2 drinks for me and 1 drink for him. We have not touched it because you had some other drink. So the waiter comes and tells me, the guy that you were with told me that I should give you this money. And I was like, okay, where did he go? And then the waiter tells me, nimeona kitoka. I have seen him going. And I was like, okay. Disrespect. This is disrespect. But it's okay. I don't know the reason as to why you're doing this, but it's okay. So I went home and I was like, okay, I'm trying to add 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 2. But this mathematics that I'm trying to do in my mind is not mathematicking. It's not. I'm trying to think like, why is the first time he didn't give me his number, and the first time he treated me so well. By the way, guys, I felt like a queen. The second time, let me tell you, it was even more. Like I felt like a queen, like a real queen. Like he made me feel like a queen. And then he disappears on me, and I'm like, oh my god, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? That's so unfair. So me, I went home, and I was like, so at this point, my girls had already gone home at around 5. So as we stayed until 6, okay? And then he calls the waiter, and the waiter gives me the money, and I'm like, okay, since he has left, let me also go. And so I came home and I said, I love money, but I hate disrespect. And when I weighed the two, I'd rather have the respect and not have the money. That said, I love money. I really, really do love money, but like you ain't gonna disrespect me because of money. And I seriously, seriously did feel like I was disrespected for him leaving. Okay, he did tell me when he was coming, but for him leaving without telling me and to have stayed the whole night together, I felt disrespected. So when I came home, I was like, okay, I love money, the money is good, but at the same point, I don't like whatever he's doing. I think he won't ever come to that club again, because if you're mature enough, you know whatever you did was wrong, so you would come back again. But I said, if at any chance he comes back, me, I'm gonna talk to him. I don't want anything to do with him. And the girl had decided. I had decided and I had said it's over and it's over. I don't want anything. I don't want anything with him. I don't want anything. And my red bra is trying to show itself there. So I had said I don't want anything to do with him. Okay? But you know, like there are some guys who use charms. Like you know there are some guys who use charms, right? So the next weekend comes, and I go there, and then he comes in with his friends at this point. No, he was like him and two friends of his, and who was me and my other friends. So he comes, and then his friends were like, "Hey, Saseni, blah 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 blah." So me, I'm there, acting like I'm so chilled up, like acting like I don't want to talk to you, acting like you are acting like, okay, I don't want anything to do with you, right? So he comes, hey, holds me like he's ako nyuma, he's at the back, and then holds me like this here, and whispers in my ear, whispers in my ear, something that made me feel like, okay, I might forgive him. So he whispers in my ear and tells me something, and then after telling me something, no, that's something I had, and then after telling me something, and he continues and tells me, I'm so sorry for last time, I didn't mean to go, I had gone to look for something that I was supposed to buy for you, and then when I came back, I found you have left, I didn't want you to leave, for seriously, I had gone to buy something for you, and then bring it on here. And I was like, in my mind, I wasn't talking to him, in my mind I was like, and then why didn't you tell me you're going to buy something for me, you see? But I think he was reading my mind. So he was like, and I wanted to be a surprise, blah 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 blah. So I was like, it's okay, nigga, it's okay. So let me tell you guys. Now that night, so he sat down. His friends over there talking blah 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 blah. So that day I decided I don't like. There's something I could tell. There's something that's not right with this guy. I could tell, but I couldn't point it out what was not right. So me, I said, today, I'm gonna be the FBI that I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna be. So he sat down. Okay, yeah, he had some cards. Like, he used to spoil us and his friends and all that. So he ordered for all of us, and then he sat next to me, of course. So we were drinking, and I decided to ask him, like, where do you work? Guys, when I tell you he had charmed me, just know that, like, we had already met, like, twice, and I hadn't even asked him where he works or anything, and I don't have his number already, right? So me was like, where do you work? Do you remember when I asked for his number and he told me I'm gonna give you in the morning, and then he disappeared? He came with the same story, like, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. And then I was like, when? You're just disappearing, and blah blah blah. Also, I felt the need of telling him that I feel disrespected the way he left. So I started talking and I tell him, I don't like the way you did last time. You giving a waiter some money to come and give me, and then leaving. I didn't feel okay for you to do that. Blah 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 blah. Act right. Sit upright. Sit upright. So yeah. So he tells me I'm gonna tell you, and I'm like, when? So at this point, you remember that guy, like the friend to my friend. We were already also friends somehow. So at some point I asked him, what's up with your friend? Where does he work? And then all of a sudden his friend changed his face and he was like, just ask him. And then I was like, this doesn't seem right. Okay? So the whole night we talk, deep talks. So we talk, I ask him what's about the phone, blah 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 blah. And then now he opened up to me that day and tells me I don't have a phone. Huh? Red flags. But when you're liking someone, the red flag seems like maroonish. Why? So he tells me that he doesn't have a phone. That's a red flag. But I was like, why don't you have a phone? And then he told me, I love my privacy. And then I asked him, then how do you meet with your friends? And then he told me, I have a base, blah, 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 of which I came to know about that base later on. And so they meet there and then they come together, blah, 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 blah. So I have a base. But his friends, all his friends, the 3 and the other one that I came to know earlier, has phones. They all have phones. But for him, he doesn't have a phone. Okay? So I'm like, hey, you don't have a phone, blah, blah, blah. And then he explains and I was like, it's okay. Like, there's some people who love their privacy, and then when you love your privacy, then you don't. Cheers to that rubbish. Like, how would I even think like that? Like, how, honey? So I said, it's okay, I understand. So what about where you stay? Also, how will you be communicating? Because I don't stay in a club like this, not my home, I have a home, blah, 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 blah. No, we really talked deep that day. So I asked him, so where do you live? Remember the 2 times he was just vibing, telling me sweet nothings. I couldn't even remember to ask him where he resides, blah, blah. So that time, I'm asking him because of the 2 signs. Like the first time he didn't give me his number, then the second time he disappeared on me, right? So I asked him, so where do you live? And then he started telling me, blah, 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 blah. As usual, sometimes I live at Isli, sometimes I live at Buruburu, sometimes, and I'm like, sometimes at Kasarani, and I'm like, okay, dude, where exactly do you live? Like, how can it be at Kasarani, Isli, Buruburu, everywhere? How is that possible? And then he tells me, do you know, what? A lot of stories that wasn't making sense. But as I said earlier, when you're liking someone, red flags seems maroonish, honey. So I was like, it's okay, because you have money, maybe you love staying at different homes, and that's the reason why. Hell, now we talked so deep, and then he was like, he would take my hand, kiss me here, and tell me, don't worry, I'm a good person, blah, 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 kiss me on the forehead, and tell me I got you covered, like, blah, 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 blah. Sweet nothings. So that day comes, and then he was like, he doesn't have a phone, right? So he had told me April doesn't have a phone. And then now in the morning comes, it's around 5, and I'm like, I want to go. And then again he tells me, no, can we stay for an hour? And then I tell him, no, we stay for an hour so that she can ghost me again. No, honey, we can't do that. Okay? So he calls an Uber for me. And as usual, he gives me some money to like load down my handouts, like he really need. I don't know how, these bad people know how to treat women. Like, why is that? So our Dan Brown said he can be called Dan Brown, so calls an Uber for me, and then gives me some cash and tells me once you wake up, as usual, like buy some sausages, because he knows I love sausages and coffee in the morning when I'm having hangdowns though. And so he would tell me, buy some things that you want. And then I went. Then I came back home again, and I was like, no, there's something that's not adding up. There's something not adding up, and I can't get it. Like, 1 + 1 is 2. But for me, when I'm trying to do 1 + 1, it's coming 11. Why? So the next weekend comes, and this weekend I'm not going out. I am not. So I decide this weekend, let me just chill. Like, you have this weekend that you just feel like you just want to stay home and chill and just do your things, watch something. And it was that weekend. So me, I said, this weekend I ain't gonna go out. And I told my friends, okay, some more. Okay. And I told my friends I won't be going out this weekend because I just feel like staying at home and thinking about my life and all that. They said it's okay. Then they said, for us, we're gonna go party for you, honey. We're gonna go party for you. And I said, it's okay, baby girls, go party for me. And they went. And so this is how the story went. So when they went, they met our Dan Brown there already. He was there already. And I think he was thinking that I would be there, but unfortunately I was not. And remember, he doesn't have a phone, so we always have like 6 days before we talk, right? So my girls went there, and they see him, they say hi, and as usual the guy says, please join me. And my girls joins them. And so he started asking a lot about me. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot about me. So he asked about everything, like, I mean everything. My parents, my siblings, my age, my name. I had already told him, of course, about my name and about my age and my daughter. But no, even the family, blah, 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 blah. Asked a lot. Where I live, blah, blah, blah. He asked a lot. So, now here where the story comes in. No, they drink, and then in the morning comes, of course, and then my girls tells him, oh, I asked we want to leave. Guess what he does? Guess what he does? He tells one of my friend, like the one he would see we were closest, and tells him, I want you to show me greatest place, and I'm gonna give you some cash. Now let me tell you, when choosing your friends, choose your friends wisely, because honey, I had some wise friends. Because they didn't betray me. They didn't do that. They didn't. So choose for yourself for his friends. So my friend was like, oh, wait a minute, what are you saying? What are you saying? And then he repeats and tells her, I want you to show me her address. My friend tells him, what you saying again? And then he says, I want you to show me where Grace lives. I want to go and surprise her this early morning, and I'm gonna give you some cash, right? So my friend texts me immediately. It's about 5 a.m. in the morning, so there's no way I'm gonna see the text, honey, because I'm sound asleep. So she texts me and tells me, hey, you know what? Dan Brown wants to know your place, and he's saying he wants to come to your place, that he wants to surprise you. But let me ask you, who does that? Who does that? Are you crazy? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? So he says he wants to come to my place. Like the whole idea of him coming to like. I'm sorry, guys. But that sounds so bad. So my friend, I didn't reply to my friend's text, of course, because it's 5 a.m. I'm sleeping already. And so my friend tells him, I'm so sorry, I cannot take you to Grace's place. That time I was doing a tracker. So she told him that she stays at Tracker, but I won't gonna tell you where. Okay. And then he told her, I know she stays at Tracker, but I want you to show me the place, the house, and everything. I want to go there. I want to visit him. I want to visit her. And my friend told him, no, I cannot do that. And until Grace tells me it's okay, I cannot do that. So he adds some more money, and tells her, I'm adding the money. I'm gonna give you this amount of money. At that point, my friend gets kinda, oh my god, the money is so cuddling. The money is cuddling. But she was wise again. She was wise. Thank you, baby girl. I don't know whether you are still wise, because we went part ways. I don't know whether you're still wise, but I want to believe that you are, okay? So continue chezari kawewe. So my friend refused and told him, no, I cannot. I'd rather just keep your money for yourself. I wasn't gonna show you where she lives. And then now they went home. And then my friend came and called me like later. No, when I saw the message in the morning when I woke up at around 10 because I'm a baby girl. So when I woke up 10. So when I woke up at around 10, so I called her and I asked her, hi, how was the night? And then she told me the night was good, blah 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 blah. And I told her, I saw you had tried to text me something. What was going on? And then now she gives me the story, everything that I've told you. Hey, Dan Brown wanted to come to your place, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh my god, no, this 1 plus 1 is not adding up. It's not adding up. Why would a man want to come to my place? We have already met 3 times. You don't have a phone. You don't have any. And you want to just surprise me with yourself, like, oh, baby girl, I'm here. No, you don't do that. That's so disrespectful. Like, you don't do that, honey. It's so disrespectful. Okay, you don't do that. I don't want this video to be so long, so I'm gonna try and cut some parts. It's already, I think, almost at 40 minutes. Oh my god. So, actually 43 minutes. So, this guy, I get to know a lot about him, and I can't realize, to cut the story short. So there was a lot of stories in there before I cut him, because now I asked his friends, his friends became my friends, and now I used to ask his friends, where does your friend live? They don't know. Kumbe, these are just drinking buddies, and they love him because he buys tea and all that. You see, that's why they love him, but they don't know anything about him. So I come to ask one of his close friends, what does your friend do? He doesn't know. Does your friend have a phone? No, since I knew him, he doesn't have a phone. I mean, I was like, danger, you're sensing danger, you cannot go there. So I texted his friend. So his friend gave me his number, like, no, the friend's number, not the Dan Brown number, because Dan Brown doesn't have a phone. So I texted his friend. I told him, a very long text, and I told him, once you meet with this person, just tell him I don't want anything to do with him, blah 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 blah. Because later on I came to realize a lot of things about him. He doesn't even have a place, honey. He doesn't even have a place. He doesn't. But that was not the thing. The thing was, he made me feel so special. Like, he really did. Like, each and every time we would meet, he would make me feel so special, blah 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 blah. And then, okay, I don't know whether I ghosted him or he ghosted me, but I would want to say that he ghosted me, because after I texted the friend, and I told him, just tell your friend I have known a lot of things about him, and they're not making me happy. I don't think he's a genuine person, blah blah blah. So after the friend told me, later, like 3 days later, the friend texted me and told me I had told Dan Brown whatever you have told me. I had shown him the text, blah 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 blah. After that time, the dude have never come to that club. Never. He never came. Let me just go and explain things for Hawapi. He never came. But I said it's okay. At least I'm protecting my own peace of mind and of heart, of course. So he never came, and I said it's okay. So he ghosted me somehow, but he made me feel so good, and I enjoyed those 3 or 4 times we were together, because he was cool. Okay, and the story ends there, because it is at 36 minutes right now. I've never done a video this long. The video that I've ever done this long, it spoiled. I did a video that was 56 minutes, and then the moment I was posting it, it spoiled. But this one ain't gonna spoil. So if you enjoy this kind of stories, please comment. Also, guys, manze jo akimbona ham subscribe, please consider subscribing. It's the red button in here, honey. It's the red button in here. Just click the red button, like honey, just click. It will cost you nothing, baby girl. So remember to be good and do good. Social media zangu ni Precious Gracie kila pahali. Just follow me there. Remember to be good and do good. I love you. Bye. Cheers.